All right, folks. Hopefully we got it going now. I apologize for the technical issues. We have had a horrible time with connection here. So we're going to get you caught up. We got about a minute to go in the first quarter. Again, I apologize for the technical issues, but we just kept getting kicked off the Wi-Fi and nothing would work out good. But we're back with you now, so hopefully this will stay with us the rest of the night. So the Hawks are trailing it by 7 with 55 seconds to go, first quarter. It's been up and down. Just a flurry in the last little bit. The Foxes have put some points on the board, but it was 3-3 for the longest time. So we're going to try to get some names and numbers together for you folks and let you know what's happening. For the Hawks on the floor, Caston Wood, Talon Smith, Kaysen Steele, Max Brockett, and Jordan Montgomery. And on the floor for Hamilton County, that is number 3. That is Braxton Miller. Number 35 is Cross. Number 20, Dial. Number 33, Kessler. And number 30 is number 30 is Kessler, and number 33 is Karcher. The Hawks will inbound with 0.8 seconds to go. Or I'm sorry, they are giving it to Hamilton County. 0.8 seconds on the clock, so they just got time for a quick shot or a tip. Ball's disrupted, that'll do it. And we will go to the second quarter. The Hawks trailing 10-3. Like I said, the game out of the gate was a quick 3 for either team. Talon Smith with the 3 for Gallatin, and that accounts for all their points right now. Hamilton County responded with a 3, and it stayed that way for about 4 minutes or 5 minutes before Hamilton County got a couple of quick buckets and then some points at the free throw line, which is where I think we were able to pick up our feed at that point. So again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. This couldn't be helped. And again, I apologize for that. We had technical difficulties the other night at the end of the game, as you well may know. Just to update you on this, the Hawks come into this 1-2 with the loss on Monday night to Edwards County in the nail biter. Hamilton County comes into this 2-0. They had a victory over North City on Monday night, and it was a tight one as well. I believe a 2-point game, and that's where we stand between these two teams. Well, the Hawks will control the inbound here for the second quarter. Talon Smith gives it off to Caston Wood. Hamilton County in a little 3-2 zone defense. Wood on the right-hand side slings it across to Smith. He loses the ball, picks it up, gives it into Steele. Steele's pass is knocked away, but Wood comes up with it down to Montgomery in the corner. Montgomery drives, trips, and we're going to have a foul coming on number 35 for Hamilton County. That is Cross, and I believe that's Cross's first foul of the night. Gallatin inbounds the ball. Montgomery into Wood in the corner. Wood back up to the top of the key. Now the Foxes in a man-to-man. Off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to drive the baseline. Puts up his shot, and it's good. Jordan Montgomery cracks the scoring column, and the Hawks cut it in half to a 10-5 game. Hamilton County, they're in the floor. Miller over to 35. That's Cross. Cross drives to the middle, gives it off to Kessler. Kessler up top to number 20. Back to Kessler. Ball slapped out. Dial picks it up. His shot for three is good. And Dial connects with another three-point basket. Wood off to Montgomery. It's knocked out of bounds off the Hamilton County player. Checking in for the Hawks, Brendan Brown, and Max Brockett will go to the bench. Jordan Montgomery to inbound the ball for the Hawks, trailing 13-5 with 6:46 to go in the first half. Montgomery flips it into Wood. Wood. Fox is now in a zone again. Back over to Talon Smith. Smith back to Wood. Wood looks to drive. Has a lane. His pass batted away. Going to say last touch by Gallatin. And it'll be Fox's basketball in front of their own bench. Jackson Carney checks in as Wood will go to the bench. And we got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. So that's about as good a reset as I can give you, folks. I was busy trying to get this thing going for you and just watching out of the corner of my eye. So you've seen about all the action except for a couple of three-pointers. Hopefully we didn't miss a whole lot. But like we said, Gallatin dropped one, had a huge comeback against Edwards County, but just in the last few minutes after our feed had cut out, Edwards County was able to get a couple of buckets and were able to pull away. They won by 4. Hamilton County with a win over Norris City on Monday night. Earlier games tonight, West Frankfort knocked off Norris City, and in the game that just finished, Wayne City defeated West Frankfort. So Hamilton County with the ball, inbounds it. Miller has it. He will bring it up across the line. Miller off to Karcher, back to Miller. Number 30 is Kessler. Gets it off to Cross. Now the pass to Dial. He loses the handle right in front of us, out of bounds. It's a turnover, and the Hawks will take over with 6:19 to go, trailing by 8. First quarter has not been kind to the Hawks here in this tournament so far. Monday night was a tough first quarter. Tonight also has kind of been a little bit of that rigid area for the Hawks. Carney's shot, no good from 3. Rebound, Talon Smith. Smith looks to move on the left side, over a screen. Back up top to Carney. Carney now back out, over to Smith, into Brown. Brown dumps it down to Steele. Steele's tied up, but his shot's no good. Rebound going to be last touch by Casey Steele. It'll be Hamilton County basketball. Checking in for the Foxes, number 21, that's Flanagan. And for the Hawks, number 33, Aiden Combs, as Casey Steele will go to the bench. The Hawks moving up for a little bit of full court pressure here with 5:49 to go first half. Ball inbounded to Miller. Miller brings the ball up, guarded by Carney. He's across the half line. Over to number 21, that's Flanagan. Flanagan looks for Cross, doesn't see him. Pass underneath to Miller, who was open. His shot no good, but he rebounds his own shot. Takes it back out, and it's a reset for the Foxes. Miller, his shot in the middle of the lane, no good. Rebound. Brendan Brown had it, lost a handle to Talon Smith. He gives it off to Carney, and the Hawks with 5:15 on the clock back to their end. Foxes back to a zone now. They're switching defenses almost every trip down the floor. Talon Smith's pass to Combs is batted down. Smith gets it. He fires a 3. No good. Rebound. That would be number 30, Kessler, for Hamco. Miller into the front court. Now over to Kessler. He drives the baseline. His shot no good. Talon Smith with the board. He pulls it down. He drives to the other end. Now he's going to go baseline, lays it up and in. Talon Smith for 2. And we got a quick timeout by Doug Miller and the Foxes. 4:41 to go. Hawks trail it by 6. This is the second game for the Hawks here at the Hamilton County Tournament. They'll play again Friday night at 5 o'clock against North City. And then on Saturday, twice, once at 10 a.m. against, I believe it's Wayne City. And they play West Frankfort at 5 o'clock Saturday evening. Hamilton County getting ready to inbound the ball. Ball inbounded to Miller, back to Kessler. Kessler across the line to Miller in the corner. Miller up top to Cross. Gets it to number 23, new player in the game, Gunter. Now Miller in the corner. Miller off to Dial. Dial over a screen. Looking for Miller cutting baseline. He's got him. His shot's up and good. Little back door there for Miller. And a good look by Dial. The Foxes move on top by 8. Carney over to Smith. Back to Carney into the corner to Montgomery for 3. No good. Rebound Kessler. Gives it off to Cross. Back to Kessler. Into the front court. Stolen by Carney. Carney through traffic. Drives. His shot no good, but he's going to be fouled on the ground. 3:52 on the clock. The Hawks to inbound the ball under their own goal. Checking in for Hamilton County, number 1, that is Welch, as number 35, Cross, goes to the bench. Montgomery looking for help, gets it into Carney. Carney drives, shoots, and scores. Nice job on the inbound there. Hamco back to their side. Dial down to Kessler up top. That would be the new guy. Welch. Miller with the ball up near the timeline. 3.5 minutes to go, first half. Bounce pass over to Dial. Dial drives, kicks it down low. His pass is stolen by Combs. Montgomery has it across the line to Carney. Carney looking to attack. Almost loses the handle, gets it back. Gets it up to Smith. Smith works on the right side over a screen by Montgomery, but they're going to whistle Smith for a double dribble. And the Hawks turn it over at the 3:11 mark. Checking in for Hamco, number 33, Karcher, as Dial goes to the bench. And for the Hawks, Max Brockett checks in. Brendan Brown goes to the bench. Kessler to inbound for Hamco to Miller. It's knocked out of bounds. Jackson Carney denied the inbound pass out of bounds. Hawks back to the full court pressure. Ball inbounded to Miller. Miller quickly ahead to Cross. Bounce pass underneath. Someone lost a shoe as Gunter scores. I apologize if I'm getting some of the Hamilton County players' names wrong, but trying to memorize them on the fly here. 3 minutes to go, first half. Hawks trail it 17-9. Carney up to Smith, back to Carney. Underneath the Max Brockett, out to Smith for 3. It's good. Talon Smith connects from deep. Flanagan down to Karcher. Karcher's pass batted back to him. Now top to Miller. Miller's going to drive. Kicks it over to Karcher. Karcher out to number 23. That will be Welch. Miller drives and throws up a circus shot that goes in. Little one-handed dipsy-do. Pass in the corner to Montgomery. Montgomery drives. He's going to be fouled on his way to the goal. And that will be team foul number 3 on Hamco, so the Hawks will not be shooting yet. It was on the ground. Montgomery to trigger the ball in for the Hawks. Montgomery gets it into Brockett. Brockett, middle of the lane, goes up, one-hander, up and good. Miller with the ball for Hamilton. Across the line, we got 2 minutes exactly on the clock. Off to Karcher. Karcher's shot no good. Long rebound. Miller runs it down. Knocked out of bounds by Jordan Montgomery. Good hustle down there by Jordan. Elliott Page checks in. Jackson Carney will go to the bench. And Dial will check in for Miller on the Hamilton County side. It's a good deal there. Get the spark plug out of the game for Hamco. Everything runs through Miller out there on the floor. Kessler to inbound. Gets it up top to Gunter. Gunter back to Dial, down to Kessler, but we're going to have a foul underneath there. Jordan Montgomery had a hold of him on the backside. That's going to be the first foul on the Hawks this quarter. Fortunate thing, Gallatin not in trouble with the fouls so much at this point. Casey Steele will check in, and Jordan will go to the bench. He does have 2, however. Hamilton County the inbound under their own bench, under their own goal, excuse me. Ball into Kessler. Up top to Dial. His 3 is on the way. It's good. He's been pretty solid from out there. Smith working against Dial. Has the ball slapped out of bounds. .133 on the clock. Ball inbounded backcourt to Page. Page will bring it up across the line. Over to Smith. Smith, top of the key, pulls up, fires. No good, long rebound. Talon almost had his own. It's picked up, however, by Cross. Cross gets it off to Gunter. Out to number 1, Welch. His shot, no good. Rebound, Talon Smith. And he is going to be fouled down there, trying to yank down the board. That'll be team foul number 4 on Hamilton. Hawks will be shooting on the next. 1:09 on the clock. And Hamco is moving up to a full court man-to-man defense. Check again for the Hawks is number 2, Caston Wood. Elliott Page will go to the bench. And we got a new guy come in for Hamco. I believe it was Flanagan. Steele inbounding the ball for the Hawks. Gets it into Talon Smith. Smith across the line. Over a screen by Brockett. We're going to have a moving screen on Max Brockett. And for Max, that'll be his first, team second. Welch to inbound the ball for the Foxes. Gets it into Dial. Welch will bring it up and handle the point guard duties while Miller's on the bench. Over to Dial. Bad pass. Going to be out of bounds, but they're going to say last touch by Talon Smith. Hawks down 8. Trying to dig back in. Welch to inbound. Gets it into number 30. That is Kessler. Kessler looks for Dial on the baseline. Gets it up top to Gunter. Gunter drives. Lays one up and in. He got a lane and put one in the hole. Hawks. Wood brings it down. Runs into, I believe it's Kessler. On the other end, it's going to be a quick foul, and Caston Wood will go to the line to shoot 2. Team 5th foul, but yeah, now they're signaling, okay, it's a shooting foul, so. For the Hawks, at the timekeepers table, Jordan Montgomery, Brendan Brown, and Jackson Carney are all getting ready to check in for the Hawks. Caston Wood at the line. Hawks down by 10, 36 seconds on the clock. Caston with a chance to cut into this lead, and the first one's in and out. Talon Smith and Casey Steele will go to the bench as Brown and Brockett check in. Jackson Carney still at the table. He will be checking in for Wood. Miller also back in the game for Hamco. Caston's second shot is up and good. 36 seconds on the clock. Dial to inbound the ball for Hamco. Hawks picking him up at half court. Miller up top to Welch. Welch works over on the right-hand side. Bounce pass slapped out of bounds by Brendan Brown. Fox is to inbound the ball right in front of the Hawk bench with 12.9 seconds on the clock. Miller to trigger it in. Miller gets it into Welch. Back to Miller. 11 seconds. 9. 7. Miller looking to put up the last shot. Kicks it down to Flanagan. Flanagan drives the lane. Fires to Miller. His shot is no good. And that is the way the first half ends. The Hawks trailing by 9. And I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll come back and try to get some numbers together for you all.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pinboards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, Class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks Athletics.
Okay, folks. Well, hopefully we have all the technical issues out of the way and cleared up, and we're going to cross our fingers that our connection is good. At the half here, with about 6 minutes to go before we get started, the Hawks are trailing 24-15. Just to recap quickly, I know most of the first quarter was missed. It was a very tight 3-3 ball game for a majority of the first quarter before Hamilton County had a little flurry right before the end of the first quarter, and they actually established the lead that they have now during that first quarter. The Hawks have just played even with them through the second quarter, and Coach Lawler's down making the adjustments that he needs to make in the locker room for the second half. Hopefully the Hawks will have a second half like they had on Monday night against Edwards County. Just to recap the scoring real quick, and I have missed a point somewhere, or a couple of points for Hamilton County, but for the Hawks, they're being led in scoring right now by Talon Smith. Talon has 8. 2 points apiece for Jordan Montgomery, Max Brockett, and Jackson Carney, and Caston Wood has a point to equal up the total of 15 for the Hawks. Don't know a foul situation. I know there's a few people with 2. I know Jordan Montgomery has a pair. I believe Jackson Carney has a pair. But other than that, I do not know off the top of my head who would have the others. For Hamilton County, I have them being led in scoring right now by Dial. He has 9 points. 4 points for Gunter, 4 points for Miller, 3 for Kessler, and 1 point for Karcher. And I am missing 3 points for them somewhere, and I apologize for that. Don't know who hit that first 3 for the Foxes. So the Hawks trail it here by 9. They will be in action again on Friday night, and Friday night 5 o'clock they will be facing off against conference foe, the North City Omaha Infield Cardinals. And then on Saturday morning, 10 a.m., they'll be playing Wayne City. And then at 5 o'clock on Saturday, they conclude the tournament against the West Frankfort Redbirds. Earlier tonight, West Frankfort knocked off North City, and Wayne City beat Edwards County in the second game of the evening. And just quickly, running down the upcoming schedule for the high school squads. Thursday night, tomorrow night, the Lady Hawks are in action. They go to Johnson City. And get some stuff off the screen here. Lady Hawks are at Johnson City tomorrow night. And then on Friday night, the Lady Hawks are at Cobden. And next week, the Lady Hawks only in action once, as far as we know right now. That is next Friday night, and that will be homecoming, and they will be playing El Dorado. The Hawks, of course, are in action through the rest of this tournament, and they will be facing off next week on Tuesday night at Crab Orchard against Coach Tyler Hatton and the Trojans. And then next Friday night, homecoming night, they will be playing a conference game with the Thompsonville Tigers. So a lot of basketball coming up in the next few days, and some games next week, including the big homecoming game next Friday night. And then next Saturday night, the Hawks will travel to North City to take on the Cardinals in another conference matchup. So the Hawks are back-to-back conference games next week. We've got about 1:45 to go before the start of the second half. I'm going to step away and get a drink, and we will be back in a few moments. All right, we got about a minute to go. The buzzer is sounded. And the Hawks are back out on the floor, coming out of the locker room. And we'll try to get you the lineup on the floor for the Hawks as soon as we see it. Here we go. It looks like it's going to be Brendan Brown, Max Brockett, Talon Smith, Jordan Montgomery, Ed Jackson Carney. I believe that was the starting five tonight for the Hawks. And it'll be Hamilton County basketball to start things off in the second half. So for the Hawks, Montgomery, Smith, Carney, Brockett, and Brown. And for Hamco, looks like Miller, Cross, Dial, Kessler, and number 33 is Karcher. Miller with the ball to start things off for the Foxes. Bounce pass up top to number 30, Kessler. Kessler looks for some help, gets it off to Karcher. Karcher back out to Kessler. His three is on the way, and it is good. Carney with the ball off to Smith over on the right-hand side. To Montgomery. Montgomery back to Smith. Smith makes a little move, picks up his dribble, tries to get into Brockett. Brockett picks up the loose ball out to Montgomery. Montgomery drives in through traffic and is going to be fouled on the ground. Got a foul coming on Hamco. Be their first team foul. Foul on Dial, it's his second. Montgomery to inbound the ball for the Hawks, gets it into Carney. Carney off to Brown. Brown has it ripped away out of his hands. Jump ball be Gallatin County basketball as Cross reaches in and takes that away, or doesn't take it away, but ties him up. Montgomery to inbound the ball for the Hawks up near the volleyball line. The old hash mark. Into Carney, top of the key. Carney over to Smith. Smith, top of the key, back to Carney. Hamco in a 2-1-2 defense. Montgomery to Smith, to Carney, back to Smith. Bounce pass into Brockett. He makes a move toward the goal. One-hander up. No good. Rebound, Brown. Brown kicks it out to Smith. Fakes the three, then fires the three. No good. Long rebound picked up by Miller. Throws it ahead to Dial. Dial drives, shoots. Misses. Miller there with the putback. No good. And Carney gets it ahead to Montgomery. Montgomery pushes toward the hole. Back out to Carney. Carney's going to drive. Nope. Slings it across to Brown. It's knocked loose. Dial picks it up. He's going to drive the length and lay it up. He misses again. Long rebound out to Montgomery. Coach Miller losing his mind. Montgomery drives. He is fouled on the drive to the hole. Foul on number 35. That is Cross. And Jordan Montgomery will go to the line to shoot two. Don't know if the video caught it or not, but Coach Miller just absolutely losing his mind on two missed layups on the other end by his player. And now he's letting the guy know about it. Montgomery's first shot on the way is up and good. So the Hawks dent the scoreboard at the 6:20 mark. And they trail it by 11. Montgomery's second shot up and good. And the Hawks cut it back to 10. Miller across the line. Works to the middle. Now he's going to drive. Leaves it out for number 23, Gunter. Gunter down to Miller. Miller over the screen, middle of the lane. Looking for help. Dumps it over his head. No good by Kessler on the layup. And Talon Smith comes down with a loose ball on the rebound. Smith in traffic to the corner. Fires one up. Misses it. Going to be last touch by Kessler. Hawks basketball under their own goal, trailing by 10 with 5:49 to go. Jordan Montgomery to trigger the ball in for the Hawks. He gets it into Carney at the three-point line over to Smith, top of the key. Now to Montgomery. Montgomery to the free throw line to Smith for three. It bounces off the front and no good. Nearly tipped in by a Hamilton County player. Carney comes up with a loose ball, and he's fouled, so he will go to the line and shoot two. And a foul coming on number 21, Flanagan. That'll be his first, team third. Jackson Carney at the line. Jackson with 2 points right now. First free throw is up and good. Dial checking back into the game for Hamilton County as number 33, Karcher, will have a seat. Carney's second shot coming, and it is also good. So the Hawks cut it down to 8 with 5.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Long three by Miller. Or I'm sorry, that's not Miller. That was number 23, Gunter. And we've got a foul on the Gallatin County end. Brendan Brown called for the offensive foul, setting a screen. And Hamilton County takes over at the 5-minute mark. Leading it by 11. Miller with the ball. Over number 23, Gunter. His three is no good. Rebound, Talon Smith nearly has it ripped away through traffic. It is almost stolen, and Carney comes up with it. But a foul on number 23. That will be Gunter. And that will be his. Or I'm sorry, Dial picked up that foul, not Gunter. And that'll be his third. Karcher checks in as Dial has a seat. The Hawks will inbound the ball and take it the length of the floor. Talon Smith gets it into Carney. 4:45 on the clock in the third. Carney over to Smith. Smith back to Carney. Down in the corner to Combs, now back to Smith. Smith bounce pass to Combs, loses the handle. Picked up by Miller. Miller kicks it ahead to Gunter. Gets away with a walk and lays it in. Excuse me, folks. Talon Smith, now his pass batted back to him. Back to Combs in the corner, now to Smith. Pass underneath the Brockett is knocked away. And the Hawks not taking care of the basketball right now. Kessler drove it up court, has it knocked out of bounds by Jordan Montgomery. And checking in for the Hawks, Elliott Page, Caston Wood, Case and Steele, as Combs, Smith, and Brockett will all go to the bench. Hamco to inbound the ball underneath their own goal. 4:10 on the clock. Ball into Miller. Miller, his pass over the head of his player. And they're going to say out of bounds on Hamilton County. Karcher tried to save it, but stepped on the line as he tried to fire it back in. .406 on the clock. Case and Steele to trigger the ball in for the Hawks. They trail it by 13. Hawks need to make a dent here before the fourth quarter. Off to Page. Page gets it to Wood right in front of us. Back to Page. Over to Carney. Carney over to Montgomery on the right side. He drives the baseline. He's going to be fouled going for the shot. Let's see if it's on the floor or a shot. It won't matter. It's going to be the 5th team foul. So he'll be shooting two no matter what. And the foul is on Karcher. That is his. I'm sorry, on Braxton Miller. That is his second. Jordan's first shot is hard off the back iron. Hawks need to take advantage of the time. Second shot from Montgomery is up and good, and it's back to a 12-point game. Long pass ahead to Flanagan, working against Page. Nice little spin move down there by Flanagan, and he scores. Carney quickly to our end, to Montgomery, no good. Rebound Kessler. Kessler ahead to Gunter. Gunter back to Kessler. To Miller, he drives, kicks it down to Karcher. His shot is up and good, and he is going to be fouled. And the Foxes starting to pull away. Not sure who that foul was whistled on. They've not reported it on the board yet. Karcher's shot, no good. Rebound Montgomery. Bounce pass ahead to Page. Page going to drive, shoots. He's short, gets his own board. And he's going to be whistled for a foul on Hamilton County. Actually, Elliott right there probably could have been whistled for a travel. His shot didn't touch iron, but Elliott Page at the line, shooting 2. 3:18 to go, third quarter. Elliott's first shot up and good. It's Elliott's first point of the night. Hawks back to 15. Elliott's second shot on its way. It's no good, long off the back iron. Rebound knocked loose. Hamco comes up with it. Miller's going to drive, and then he's going to pull it back out. Reset their offense, kill a little clock with almost 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Miller into Flanagan. He drives, kicks it across to Kessler, who saves it back into Montgomery. Now to Kearney. Kearney's going to look to drive, goes between the defenders and scores. And Hamilton County will call a timeout. Full timeout on the floor with 2:51 to go, third quarter. And the Hawks trail it by 13. Well, I got a second here. I want to say a thank you to both our administration, my principal, Jared Mitchell, and the administration here at Hamilton County for helping us get things going with our technical issues. Much appreciated. And of course, thank you to our sponsors that allow us to be able to bring this to you. I really enjoy bringing these games to you. This will be Hamilton County basketball under the Hawk goal. They're going to go the length of the floor. 2:51 to go, third quarter. For the Hawks, Montgomery, Wood, Kearney, Steele, and Page on the floor. Miller with the ball for Hamilton County, brings it up across the line. Gets the ball off to Karcher. Karcher looking for help, gets it out to Gunter for 3. His shot in and out, rebound Caston Wood. Flings it ahead to Kearney. Kearney right in front of us is going to drive all the way up. His shot no good. Montgomery had the rebound but lost it to Kessler. Kessler gets it off to Karcher. And Karcher hands it back off to Kessler, and the Hawks failed to get an opportunity there to cash in on one. Miller with the ball, top of the key. Kicks it underneath. Nice pass by Miller, but good awareness there by Steele to knock it loose. Wood with the ball, kicks it to Page in the corner. Page going to drive. His shot off the board, no good. Rebound, Page gets it out to Kearney. Kearney, his shot from 3, no good. They're going to say he was on the line. He's going to shoot 2. And the foul is on Flanagan. That'll be his second foul. They are in the bonus with 2 minutes, 2 seconds. At the table for the Hawks, Talon Smith getting ready to check in. Kearney's first shot on the way. Rims out. Talon Smith checks in for Elliott Page, and Brendan Brown will check in for Jordan Montgomery. Hawks trail it by 13, 2:02 to go, third quarter. Just can't seem to pull closer. Kearney's second shot is up and good. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Miller with the ball across the line. He works to the left side, off to Kessler. Kessler drives to the free throw line, out to Karcher. Karcher back to Kessler, over to Miller. Miller's going to drive. He is fouled on his way to the goal. Foul on Talon Smith. I believe that's who we got. Yep, Talon with the foul there. That'll be his first. 1:44 on the clock. Hamilton County to inbound the ball into their own goal. Miller to trigger the ball in for the Foxes. He is the floor general for this team. Gets it into Kessler. Kessler has it knocked loose, but we're going to have a foul coming on a Hawk player. Be the third team foul. It's a foul on Brendan Brown. That'll be his second. And Miller to trigger the ball in again for Hamco. Bounce pass underneath to Karcher. Karcher working against Brown. His shot no good. Foul coming. And Brendan Brown will be whistled for his third. And Karcher at the line for Hamilton County. His first shot is up and good. Max Brockett checks in as Cason Still checks out, and Welch checks in for the Foxes as Miller will go to the bench and get a break. Karcher's second shot is up. It's off the mark. Rebound. Hamilton County out to Welch for three, and it is in and out. Rebounded by Kessler. He scores, and he is fouled. And this one just seems to be slipping away for the Hawks. Foul whistled against number 30, Max Brockett. That'll be his second. And Wyatt Goebel has checked in for Max. As Kessler is at the line, he will be shooting one. His shot's no good. Rebound Goebel. Goebel gives it up to Carney. Carney quickly up court to Talon Smith. Almost led him too far. Now to Wood underneath. Knocked away. He was trying to get it into Brendan Brown, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Foxes. Checking in for the Foxes is Boone, and Kessler will go to the bench. Talon Smith, the inbound, gets it into Carney. Carney for three. No good. And we got a foul coming on number 23, Brendan Brown, for pushing off on the rebound. That is his fourth. And Hamilton County, with 1:20 to go, will be shooting free throws. Karcher will be shooting a pair. Max Brockett checking in for the Hawks. More than likely checking in for Brown since he's picked up his fourth. Aiden Combs also checking in. First shot up and good by Karcher. Talon Smith and Brendan Brown go to the bench for the Hawks. 1:20 to go, third quarter. Karcher's second shot is up and good. Carney quickly in, almost got trapped up in the corner now. Combs underneath to Goebel, his shot no good. Rebound, number 25 Denham, who's in the ball game, gets it off to Boone. Boone to Welch. Welch, I'm sorry, into the corner to Denham. Number 25 is in the game, that's Benbrook. Back to Welch. Welch, top of the key, gets it off to Denham. Denham to Boone, over to Karcher. Karcher, out to Denham. His pass gets away. It's going to be a backcourt violation on the Hawks. Well, we're going to have a loose ball. They're going to say last touch by Caston Wood. I apologize for the camera work there, folks. Caston was chasing it down and ended up losing the handle out of bounds. Miller back in the game for the Foxes, as is Dial. Looks like the starting unit back out for the Foxes. 23 seconds to go. Third quarter. They are holding for one shot, leading by 17. Miller guarded by Combs, gives it off to Dial. Dial over to Karcher. His bounce pass is out of bounds. 6 seconds on the clock. So the Hawks got a chance to score quickly. Coach Miller, aggravated with his unit, gets him off the floor. Wood flips it into Kearney. Kearney drives the length right in front of us, fires one up, no good. Rebound Karcher, and that's going to do it. We're at the end of the third quarter, and the Hawks trail it by 17. Going to step away for just a second, be back with you in just a moment. We're back here getting ready to start the fourth quarter. The Hawks trail it by 17, so they got some work to do. On the floor for the Hawks, Elliott Page, Talon Smith, Aiden Combs, Jackson Kearney, Max Brockett. And it looks like the starting unit on the floor for Hamilton County, as it is Hamilton County basketball to start the fourth quarter. Again, when it rains, it pours, so bad break to start off for the Hawks. Miller with the ball, guarded by Page at the half-court line. Works to the left side. Picks up his dribble, gets it off to Cross, back to Miller. Miller back to Cross at the top of the key. Over to Karcher. Karcher over to Kessler for three. His shot's good. Pass underneath. Aiden Combs is knocked out of bounds by Karcher. Good hustle there by the Hamilton County player. Hawks trail it by 20. 7:25 to go. Page to inbound the ball. His pass is batted but picked up by Kearney. His shot no good. Combs has it slapped away. Miller drives. Smith steals the pass from Miller. Gets to Kearney, ahead to Page. Page is going to drive, pulls up, jumper, good. Elliott Page with a bucket. Fox is back to their end with 7 minutes to go. Off to Dial on the right side. He hits Cross out to Karcher, back to Cross. Over to Dial. Dial's going to drive the baseline. He shoots, he scores. Took advantage of an opportunity there. Hawks quickly to their end. Page to Kearney. Kearney's shot, no good. Hawks moving quick, but not making any headway. Montgomery and Brown getting ready to check in for the Hawks. Jackson Kearney shooting a pair. Misses the first off the back iron. Montgomery, Wood, and Brown come in as Combs, Smith, and Brockett go to the bench. And Kearney connects. Hawks down 19. Man-to-man, full court. Miller guarded by Wood. Good defense there by Wood. Nice pass from Miller underneath the Dial. He kicks it to Kessler, out to Flanagan for three. And we got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We got a full timeout. Are you sure? Referee Robbie Reeder looking at me, letting me know it's a full timeout. I had to check with him, make sure he was sure about that. Well, like I said, the Hawks moving quickly, but just not making any headway. And then when they do, Hamilton County just seems to answer with a big shot. So 6:24 to play. Hawks down by 22. I think Coach Lawler's going to come up for a brief talk here after the game's over with. Maybe. 6:24 to go. Hamilton County leading. Elliott Page inbound to Jackson Carney, top of the key. Back to Page, over to Carney. Underneath, knocked away. The interior defense from Hamco has been good. Pass ahead to Dial, his shot up and good. Hawks quickly back to their end. Carney over to Page. Page drives, shoots, left-hander, no good. Kessler comes up with it. He works the ball back to the other end of the floor. Off to Miller, back to Kessler. Kessler to Miller. Gets it up top to Cross. Now over to Kessler. Kessler to Dial. Dial gives it off to number 35. That is Cross. Pass up top to Miller. Miller, top of the key to the right side. Looks underneath for Flanagan. Off his hands, he saves it right back through the middle of the floor, and no one touches it but Miller. Just seems to be in the right place at the right time. Kicks it out to Dial for three. No good. Long rebound out to Miller. 5 minutes to go. And we got a foul coming, Caston Wood. Be whistled for the foul. Checking in for the Hawks is Talon Smith. Elliott Page going to the bench. First team foul on the Hawks, so just an inbound play here. Miller into Karcher. Karcher looks to go baseline. He's guarded by Brown. He's going to be fouled by Brown, I believe, and if it is, that's his fifth. And that is foul number 5 on Brendan Brown. I guess they said he was bodying him up as he went to the hole. Max Brockett checking in for Brendan. 4:55 to go. I'm glad I got the stream going for y'all, but I wished I had better news right now. Kessler to inbound it for the Foxes. His pass stolen by Montgomery. Montgomery's going to drive the length of the floor, and he has it knocked out of his hands as he goes up, but a foul coming on Miller. That'll be his third, and Montgomery will go to the line to shoot 2. Long off the back iron on Jordan's shot. Checking in for Hamilton County, number 23, Gunter, as Dial goes to the bench. Montgomery's second shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound, Miller. Drives back across the line. Over a screen, looking the baseline, kicks it up to Kessler for 3. No good. Max Brockett with the rebound, gives it off to Wood. Wood. Back to the Hawk, into the floor to Smith. A long 3, no good, in and out. Miller with the rebound. He probably has double digits in rebounds. Off to Kessler. Down underneath to Gunter in the corner. Gunter looking underneath for Karcher. He's defended there by Max Brockett, but they're going to call Max for reaching in.
Number 30, Max Brockett, is 30.
Checking in for the Hawks is Aiden Combs. Hamco to inbound the ball under their own goal. Gets it in to Gunter. Gunter is fouled by Talon Smith. And that is the 4th team foul on the Hawks, 2nd on Talon. Kessler to inbound the ball for the Foxes, gets it into Miller. 4 minutes to go in the game. Miller off to Kessler, he drives, and he is fouled by Wood. Wood trying to establish position, but he's going to be called for a blocking foul, and that will be the 5th, so we'll have shots coming up from Kessler. 3:57 to go in the game. Appreciate you that hung around while we went through the technical issues. Kessler with the bucket. Check again for the Hawks. Number 15, Jaden Tucker, getting his first varsity action. Kessler shots up, and it is good. And the Hawks back to their end. Montgomery with the ball, brings it across the line. Bounce pass out to Smith. Smith drives baseline, pulls up, jumper on the line, no good. Max Brockett pulls the rebound. His shot short, rebounded by Karcher. Gets it to Miller. Miller quickly through traffic, tries to dump it down low to Gunther. It's a nice pass, but Gunther had already cut the lane, and he ends up throwing it out of bounds. 3:38 to go. Talon Smith into Montgomery. Montgomery across the line. Back to Smith, over to Tucker. Tucker back to Talon Smith. Smith down to Combs, out to Montgomery, drives, shoots on the baseline. His shot's good. Miller back up with the ball for Hamilton County to their end, gives it off to Karcher, now over to Kessler. 3 minutes to go in the game. Pass over to Gunther. His shot is in and out. Good position by Max Brockett, but it ends up Hamilton County basketball. Now they are in a bad spot. Hamilton County with the rebound. Draws the foul, does Karcher. It's going to be on Max Brockett, which will be his 4th. And Karcher will be at the line shooting a pair. .252 to go. First shot from Karcher is good. Dial and Boone checking back in for the Foxes. Wyatt Goebel getting ready to check in for the Hawks. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Talon Smith. Talon across the line. Hawks looking for quick points. Smith drives the baseline, and we're going to have a foul coming on Hamco. Be their 3rd foul as a team. It's on Karcher. It'll be his 3rd. And Wyatt Goebel checks in. Max Brockett will go to the bench. Also had a player check in for Hamco. I missed who that was. Smith, bounce pass into Tucker, has it stolen away. Here comes Dial. The other end, flings it across to Welch. Welch, jumper from about 12 feet, no good. Rebound, Talon Smith. Talon Smith probably leading the Hawks in rebounds tonight. Bounce pass over to Montgomery. Montgomery looks to drive, one-hander, no good. Rebound, Boone off to Welch. Welch quickly back to the Hawks, or the Foxes' end. He loses the handle, falls out of bounds, and the Hawks will take over on possession. .2:11 to go. Montgomery with the ball, brings it full court. His shot, no good, but he is fouled on the way to the goal.
Fouls on number 1, Cal Welch, his second, team's fourth.
Foul on Welch, it'll be his second. Montgomery, up and good. Elliott Page checks in as Talon Smith will go to the bench. And some young man is getting ready to check in for the Foxes that the crowd was pretty excited about. Welch with the ball, brings it up court, 1:59 to play. Over to, I believe it's Denham. Back to Welch. Welch guarded there by Page. Got a 5-second call. And checking in for Hamilton County, number 32, Sullivan. That's got the crowd fired up. And Cason Steele will check in as Jordan Montgomery will go to the bench. 1:48 to go. Elliott Page with the ball for the Hawks. Across the line, Hawks trailing by 24. Back to Tucker. Gives it off to Goebel. Back to Tucker. Tucker pulls it out. Over a screen. Good help defense by the Foxes there. Ball swiped away from Tucker. Now Page almost steals it away. Welch with the ball for Hamco off to Denon. Denon in the corner to number 25. Now to Welch. His shot's up, no good. Rebound number 25. That's Benbrook. Benbrook, they kick it out to Benbrook again. Number 10 Boone had the rebound. His shot up and go. One minute to go. Page trying to make a move, pulls up, one-hander, no good, rebound. Benbrook, ball flung ahead to Boone. Boone loses the handle on it. It is kicked by a Foxes player, and it will be Gallatin County basketball with 47 seconds left to play. Into Tucker, back to Page. Now Tucker will bring it up. He'll control things. Jaden Tucker. His pass to Page is slapped out of bounds. Gallatin County basketball. And now referee Benny Adams says no, white ball, and they give it to Hamilton County. Welch over to Denon, back to Welch. To Boone. Back to Welch. To Denon. In the corner, number 25 Benbrook back to Denon, out to Welch. And this one's going to end up about a 26-point victory for the Foxes. Like I said, Coach Lawler may come up and visit with us for a few moments. And he may not. So we'll step away here real quick. Actually, we're going to stay right here. I'll try to give you some scoring real fast for the Hawks. Jordan Montgomery, Talon Smith, and Jackson Carney each with 8 points apiece. 3 points for Elliott Page, 2 points for Max Brockett, and 1 point for Caston Wood, and that is the scoring for the Hawks. They dropped this one 56-30. Just never could really get anything going against Hamco, and that was just the story of the night for the Hawks. So the Hawks will be back in action on Friday night They will be playing North City in the 5 o'clock game here at Hamilton County. And Saturday they play at 10 a.m. against Wayne City, and then at 5 o'clock they will be finishing up the tournament with West Frankfort. So the Hawks drop this one. They go to 1-3 on the young season, and are 0-2 in the tournament. Just giving it a moment to see if Coach Lawler's going to make it up here. He's got to crawl up through the crowd, which I know he's not excited about, and I don't blame him. So we're going to step away for just a moment, and we're going to see if Coach Lawler is going to make it up here. And if he does, we'll be back with you in just a second.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pin boards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, The West family: Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters. The Russell family: Class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks athletics.
And we're back. I don't believe we're going to be joined by Coach Lawler tonight. I think he probably had a few things he wanted to go over with his team. I know this wasn't a performance that he was typically particularly proud of, but again, it's just one of those things. It just seemed like they couldn't get it out of second gear tonight. They just kind of coasted along and just couldn't make any headway, and Hamilton County did connect on several three-point shots tonight, and it's hard to come back from that. So the Hawks back in action Friday night against North City. They still got a good chance to probably finish second in this tournament if they can get some wins. NCOE is the opponent Friday night at 5 o'clock. I won't be bringing that one to you, or Saturday. I will not be here Saturday as well. Saturday at 10 o'clock, they will be squaring off with Wayne City. And then at 5 o'clock that afternoon, they'll conclude the tournament with West Frankfort. And then the Lady Hawks are in action tomorrow night at Johnson City. And then Friday night, they are in action at Cobden. And next week, the Hawks will be in action Tuesday night at Crab Orchard. And then both teams in action next Friday night for homecoming. The ladies will be playing Alvarado. The boys will be playing Thompsonville. And next Saturday, the Hawks are at North City for a conference matchup with the Fighting Cardinals. So that is it from Hamilton County. I'm glad we could get the technical issues fixed.